Faith, Evan Sigma Face, Tari Tx2 fan. So Maddie and Elena, you're new. Xavier, thanks for the follow. The Terra Queen Lunar, thanks. Welcome to my live stream. Sydney, but Asher, Oliver and Taylor, all exes. Bridget says hi. Hello. Kate, Olivia, all my exes. Allie, you're new. Welcome. Where are you from, Allie? Angel Corpse, how are you? Robert, thanks for the follow. Nadia, the Muffin Man, Ollie, Angel Corpse, Con, Ash, all my exes, thanks for showing up. Corey, okay, so there's a fuck ton of new people, and it looks like this live stream's popping off. 600 people, welcome to my live stream. I go live every day to answer all of your questions. A lot of people aren't smart enough to understand Tx2 is a character, just like most of your favorite artists. But I go live every day to answer questions as Evan. I am a human being just like you, and as a matter of fact, we're probably not different at all. And I'll answer all of your questions, respond to everybody I possibly can. But real quick, to all the new people that just said you're new, I want to know, how did you find me? If you found me while scrolling, just write FYP. Be like FYP. If you know me because you know my music, be like FYP, I know your music. And if you didn't know I make music, that's okay. Just be like, you make music, question mark? I'm reading all these comments like Dre Smith from FYP. Trish, wow, okay, word. A bunch of what, FYP? Yeah, I fixed my tooth. I got vampire teeth now, permanent. I probably will for the rest of my life. I love them, quite frankly. And to all my exes, it's about to be a huge tour. We're about to play Warped Tour. This is about to get unreal. And then the European tour right after. Oh my God. All right, so to 650 people, this is one of the biggest live streams I've ever had, and I'm just lucky to have people show up. So I promise I'm going to speed run all of your comments. Like Felix, I'll see you Sunday in New Mexico, I believe, or Arizona. Yo, Ozzy Osbourne is dead. Rest in peace. And it's the reason, you know, I'm here. The end of the day. Okay, so to all the new people here, because there's a bunch of you guys, welcome to my live stream. I'm going to respond to everybody I possibly can. But here's my introduction. If you are new here and you are a fan of bands like My Chemical Romance, Green Day, Pierce the Veil, Sleeping Sirens, Bring Me the Horizon, Linkin Park, Ice Nine Kills, those are all bands I grew up listening to, and they inspired my band. I always dreamed of being a band on the scene, and it's happening. We're about to play the Warped Tour this week. We're about to go on tour across the U.S. for like the 5th time this year. We're about to play a sold-out European tour. So if you want to check out my band and say you were early, especially a band that goes live every day, I go live every day, 0 exceptions, to get to know all the people who are putting me up, which is you. If you want to check out our music and you're new here, look up Tx2. Like the letter T, the letter X, the number 2, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Someone says, what about Alice in Chains? Of course. Alice in Chains, Ozzy Osbourne, all of those classic rock artists inspired the artists that I listen to, and now those bands inspired me. So if you want to give us a chance, check out Tx2 on Spotify, Apple Music, like that name up there. New people, will you give it a chance? Just say yes or no if you will. I'd love to know. And to all the new people, one last thing. The reason I go live every day, not only is to get to know all of you, but because my goal is to be more than an artist. I have a platform, and it is my responsibility to make a difference with it. And mark my words, I will. I feel like the alternative scene has become a cool kid contest through this app. It's filled with gatekeepers putting each other down, poser this, poser that. But is this scene really safe? It's not. The point being, it has a creepy reputation. There's all this hate and gatekeeping, and it's bullshit. This needs to be a safe space where anyone is welcome, and I've decided and my goal is to heal the alternative scene, and here is how I'm gonna do it. I'm building my own scene where anyone is welcome. If you are watching this live stream, you are welcome to join our new scene. We have over 17,000 members in total. I mean, probably way more than that. That's in our Discord alone. But if you want to be part of the scene, we only have 3 rules, all right, new people? Rule number 1, you have to understand that life is worth living, and you are promising you will stay with us till the end. One day, Tx2 is going to sell out stadiums, and we need you here, especially if you are the part of the reason we got there. So number 1, you're promising to stay with us. You are promising to stay alive. This world is tough, but we stick together, and I get wanting to end it. I've been there, and I'm here to tell you that that's a big mistake. Every single one of you belongs here, and I'm here to prove it to you. So number 1, you're promising to stay with us, okay? Just say I promise if you're with me. Rule number 2, the scene needs to be safe. It sucks that the scene has like a creepy reputation, and the only way we're ever going to get rid of that is by talking about it. Knowledge is power. There's a lot of emo kids in this scene and the scene in general. If anyone here is under 18, there is never a reason an adult should ever have a private relationship with you in any shape or form. Age is not just a number. Age is a power dynamic. Your favorite artist is not your best friend, and we are here to call out anybody who's an adult forming private relationships with a kid. You can't be part of this scene if you do that. And as a matter of fact, if you see that, say something, okay? So rule number 2 is let's make this scene safe. Age is not just a number. That's knowledge is power. Anyone is welcome, but you have to follow that rule. No private relationships, okay? Etc. like that. It solves that problem. And last but not least, no hate, no gatekeeping allowed. We stick together, and mark my words, one day there will be more of us than there are of them. And as a matter of fact, I think there already is. I think Warped Tour is about to be a huge moment. And for everyone who's watching this live stream, if you are part of this movement, you are not allowed to hate another person. No one gives a fuck how many songs you know by what artists. Everyone is welcome to the scene, and we will get rid of gatekeeping by doing this, okay? If you see someone being a gatekeeper, you see someone being a bully, call that shit out. Stand up to it. Don't walk away from it. Call it out. If you see someone making fun of another ex, we stick together. We have strength in numbers, and eventually we will take over the scene as we already are. So if you like the idea of this movement, welcome. You're officially an ex. New people, if you're on this live stream, you're like, hey, I liked what you stood for. You stood through that speech. Just say, I'm an ex now. Or just all my exes, you know what to do. Say the phrase of the movement. But new people, welcome. And last but not least, if you want to get more involved in this movement, we have a Discord where anyone is welcome. If you want to be part of the Discord, just direct message or DM my IG. My IG is at Tx2 official. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I've missed you, DM me again. I will check my DMs on Insta right after this, only on Insta. And I will send one DM. I will not respond to anything else. If you try to talk to me about anything else, you're wasting your time. But I will send out links to the new people. If you're watching this live stream and you want to be in our Discord, you want to get extra involved, every time I go live, I notify the Discord. If you want to make friends before coming out to a show, if you want to build out this scene and just need a place to vent, talk about your mental health, make friends, etc., join our Discord. If you want to join the Discord, DM me on IG at Tx2 official. Same username as this account. Ask for a link to my Discord. If I missed you, DM me again. If you don't want to DM me, Google search the X Movement. If you don't have Insta, look up on Discord, Tx2's Discord. All right, new people, who wants to join? Let me know. Any new exes, welcome to the movement. Now I'm going to respond to everybody and get back to all of you. Buble is upstairs. Rest in peace, Ozzy. See you at the August 9th concert. Bella, rest in peace, Ozzy. Would I rather eat a spider or a snail? Definitely a snail. Escargot. See you in 12 days. New hair color soon. Ajax, thanks for the follow. Summer, hello. Jonathan, thank you for the love. Yo, Mo, I appreciate that. You survived. How was it, Fawn Miss? Why'd you stop air typing? I don't know. See you next week. Autumn, you grew up on our music. That's so cool, dude. We're finally doing it, too. It's about to get nuts. Dude, who's coming to Warped Tour? If you're coming to Warped Tour, I saw some of you guys. Let me know. Say Warped Tour. It was fun. Let's go. Are you coming to Florida? Definitely. All right, Young, do it. Come out to the show. Bulbasaur, we'll see you at Warped Tour. Yo, Chloe, thank you for the follow. Warped Tour, Long Beach. Let's go. Are we going to have this soundtrack every live? No longer. Everyone, we're about to start doing tour lives. Tomorrow will probably be the last live stream, if not the second to last, if I'm able to do it the next day. Live stream from home. Star, thank you for the follow. Autumn Sky says hello. What would I say my style is? I would say my style is alternative, I guess. I don't know. What do you think? Vampiric? Luna, we are playing a Denver show. Punky, thank you for that. You're from Timu? No. Maybe? I don't know. You tell me. TX Tuesday, boo your lives. All right, boo you. How's Courtney? Courtney's good. Trippy, thank you for the follow. Are you coming to Hungary? I'd love to. Favorite Pokemon besides Mewtwo is Lugia or Rayquaza or Zangoose. These three. Take my favorites. Are you coming to Indy? Definitely. Or Garatina, Gengar, like Ghostly. Frosted, I'm doing good. What about you? You can't buy me. No. Olivia, I'm glad I'm your inspiration. Hello to Fane. Come to Denmark. I'd love to. Rest in peace, Aussie. Absolutely. We'll keep saying it. Can we get a crooked cop cambush today? Oh, dude, the cambush today will be unlike any other. Gustavo, thank you for the follow. I'm on your shelf. I don't understand that. Ava, why do you hate the live streams and still hate? You don't have to be here. Tabby, thank you for the follow. I'm going to eat the X. Here comes the big brain comments. Yo, are you going to Grand Rapids, Michigan? Not on this tour. But, mark my words. Next year, we will be doing a headline tour across the U.S. and Canada, playing our new album front to back. And by the end of this year, you're damn right, we'll have a new album with over 4 features from huge artists that I can't even say that's going to take... It's undeniable. TX2, if I just stop... We're going to take over. No matter what, we post every day. We go live every day. 600 people in my live stream. By the way, to everyone who shows up for my live streams, it keeps coming out for me. I just want to say thank you. I am lucky to have people who care about me. I'm lucky to have gotten to this point. And just being on these live streams, engaging every day on the posts, that's why I try to respond to as many of you as I can, it does make a difference. If you feel like your life has no meaning, congrats. You're wrong. You have already contributed to something, bigger. And I promise I will always stand up for the LGBT. We have a special thing for you'll see at Warped Tour. I will always stand up for human rights, the LGBT, and nothing will ever change about that. Nothing will change about my beliefs because I believe in freedom of human rights, and I will continue to talk about it and use my platform for such and to make a difference. Aye, aye, Captain. But at the same time, I will only dive deeper into madness. With a live stream every single day, a post every single day, the effects on my mental health are unfathomable, and you will get a front row seat to watch my descent. But anyways, Fonmus, thanks for sharing the live stream. You just got here, what's happening? I'm just hanging out. Take a step back. Dude, I love this. I love throughout these the mustache. Cringy, yeah, damn right. You want cringe? Oh, you just fucking wait. You want cringe? Oh. Mustache. All right. Come to Bakerfield. I'd love to. Why do you do that? Because it's fun. Why not? Dude, everyone's talking about my mustache. Stop it. All right, dude. Warped Tour is coming. I cannot wait for our Warped Tour set. We have guests coming on stage that I can't tell you about. Everything's about to get crazy. Also, our set time for Warped Tour I can't talk about, but it's so good that I guarantee our Warped Tour will be commendable. By the way, technically you could see MCR and our set at the same day. But anyways, thanks for being proud of us, Feral Found Girls. Hi to you, Summer. Are you coming to Oklahoma? Definitely. Why are you talking like that? Because I fucking can. I can talk however I want. Playing PA, we are. Are you playing Tennessee? We definitely are. I am heartbroken from Ozzy Osbourne. It doesn't feel real, and I always wanted to meet him. There's like a lot of artists I really want to meet. And it's a race against time. Speaking of which, it's a goddamn race against time. Some of my favorite bands are getting older, and I have to get big enough that I can meet them fast as possible. You know who I'm talking about. I feel bad for Ozzy, too. What is my favorite movie or show? I mean, but life, obviously sucks. Cam is upstairs. Lydia says, are you that one singer? I've never sang before. I just do live streams. I don't make music. Kai says hello. Avery says hello. I've never met Gerard, no, but I would love to, and I would probably, that's the only person I would probably cry meeting. Are you going to be on the main stage of the Nile? I'm not sure, maybe. We'll find out. Alright, whoever's talking about my mustache, stop it. Alright, everyone else, I'm going to go live on YouTube now, for the new people. For everyone who just watches live, I can't believe there's just 520 people at the end of this live. That's pretty cool. Anyone who's new here, if you want to check out our music, look up Tx2. And if you don't look it up, Timmy Tough Knuckles is going to give you a tickle with his fist. But if you don't want a fist tickle, look up Tx2 anywhere you have music on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, SoundCloud. And if you're like, hey, I like your music and I want to come back to more of your lives, welcome to the movement. We're building a scene. You know what we stand for. Nothing will change. Of course, but there's problematic. You're not part of the scene if you ever hate on someone. I made the rules real simple in a way where it's like if you break any of these, fuck you. Where there's more of us than there are of them, and we're going to keep getting bigger. If you want to be part of our scene and you want to get involved with our Discord, all you have to do is DM me on IG at Tx2official. Say, can I have a link to your Discord? If I've missed you, DM me. Very simple rules, bud. Tx2official on Insta. If you don't want to DM me, look up the X Movement. All right, everyone. We'll be live on YouTube. That's where the